Starting from the right side of the screen.
Oh, it's the friggin' mist again, and it's going around a corner.
Making its way into view. It flows through the air in a long, thin line before making its way out of the doorway to the left.
Kind of testing the audio while I watch this. Can you tell I'm doing it again?
It then curves
Just making
almost
sure.
like a snake or bullet train banking around a corner. It's translucent and at least 10 feet long.
At least.
Just as soon as it arrives, the mysterious apparition leaves and nothing's left in its wake. Even more bizarre
Look at
is
that,
the
the
fact
quality.
that certain parts of it are more solid than others. Could this indicate there are multiple ghosts traveling in a row, or perhaps their
It's like
souls
as if
following each
Slaptam
other and
has
are connected in
recognized
some way?
a particular paranormal phenomenon that occurs with
Tony Ferguson
consistency.
has brought his ghost whispering A game with his new video.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, bottom.
The
I saw
ghost
that.
whispering endeavor culminated in the creepy appearance of a black cloaked apparition
Wait,
at the
what?
end of a hallway.
Oh, okay, I see it.
It has what looks like a shaved head and an old school coat that drapes down past
Am I
its
covering
legs.
it? No, you see it. You see it. Ugh.
The ghostly figure doesn't look at the crew at all, but rather continues on its way. It seems to move with a purpose. Each fluid step is soundless.
Damn. Instant replay. Oh, man. Creepy. Okay.
The YouTube channel Paseo
I'm digging it.
Infinito delivers another amazing encounter. This hospital seems to have some supernatural
Again,
beings
a
living
hospital.
within
This one's
its
not abandoned,
walls.
though.
The
But
video
still.
opens up with a view of the hospital.
He was saying
hallway,
places of
and at
despair,
first
right?
There doesn't appear to be anything amiss.
That probably
Seconds later,
happens
out
more
of nowhere,
often.
the lid of the nearby
there.
garbage can begins to spin.
Yeah. Ah!
It turns and turns before stopping at an odd angle.
Duh.
There isn't anything they can do but shiver as what appears to be a ghost with long hair runs across the hallway.
Oh man, that really that freaked
There
me
isn't
out
a
the
lot
first
of
time, but
to
watching it a
capture in
second
sprint,
time,
but one can easily make out
I don't know.
the
That's
body
really
of a woman.
unusual. That's not something I've seen before.
The long hair is
I don't
black
know.
and frizzy with
It's
a healthy
freaky, but
bounce
at
that
the
mirrors
same
her
time-
steps while she maneuvers her way across the hall. Nothing else is moving.
Why is
There's
the
something
person's
about the
shoes white? Why
situation
is
that
the
screams, "Get out,"
shadow
but the camera
person's
holder
shoes
remains.
white?
It isn't until it appears as though the apparition won't make an encore debut that they continue on. Do you think hospitals are more prone to hauntings? Love to get your thoughts on this mysterious
is a
piece of
hospital.
footage in the comments section below.
Do you think more the hospitals are more prone to hauntings? Did you hear that? Yes, I do actually. I was honestly just saying
From
that.
the organization Azteca America, which is known for reporting on more than just ghost sightings, comes an encounter with the spiritual world. The team quickly discovers that there are a lot of markings that couldn't have been made by humans.
What? How do you mean?
The stairway looks as though there's been claws scraping at it, and there have been a lot
Okay,
of reports of
yeah.
eerie figures wandering in the shadows and around the windows from outside.
Just say more likely by, not by
A team of young
humans.
investigators begins to film the
'Cause
area.
you'd
in
have to be
hopes of
kinda
finding
crazy
something
to be
that would
chipping away
confirm or deny any hauntings. It isn't
At
until
brick
early
to
in
make
the
it look
morning
like
that
claw
they
marks.
encounter what appears to be proof of something terrifying.
But it can be done.
There isn't a lot to see at first. A figure appears that almost looks like one of the young investigators.
What? Oh man.
It isn't until everyone realizes that the ghostly apparition is transparent that they understand what they're dealing with. If you slow the footage down, there is indeed something standing there. It looks to
Indeed.
be a young girl wearing a long white dress.
No, yeah, you were right the first time. It looks
It
like
took the news crew a lot of
one
time
of the
to
news
review
crew.
the tapes to catch the exact moment after the fact. At first, all appears normal within the family kitchen. The videographer talks about the various ghost sightings that have occurred around
it always
their home.
appears normal at first. There's always a happy family at the
It isn't
beginning of the
long
horror
until we
movie.
discover just what happens in the house.
What
The
happens?
door to the washing
Oh, okay.
machine opens without anyone touching it. The young man filming attempts to rationalize the encounter, but it isn't long until the microwave opens up as well.
Oh man.
Out
Neat
of nowhere, a
microwave,
chair
dude.
falls backwards.
Person.
He quickly calls over his family
Oh,
member
yeah,
to
okay, it's a he.
experience the encounters as well, and the chairs begin to fall all around the table.
Man, that would be so freaky.
Various
I wonder why
items
there
in the
isn't
cabinets
sound.
begin to rattle over and over again before suddenly going still. The family keeps attempting to tidy up the chairs, but the possible poltergeist tips them over again and again.
Wait, it's tip. Oh, the chairs.
It isn't long before a bottle
It's
of water
tipping the
comes
people
flying
over?
from a
No.
nearby shelf and lands across the floor at the
Bottle.
other
It's
side
bottle
of the
flipping.
kitchen.
It is bottle flipping. Ah.
After this happens, the nearby bathroom sink begins to turn itself on and off, and the lighting inside also begins to flicker.
Sink, light. Okay, this activity is consistent with like
While the
paranormal
bathroom's being
activity.
investigated, a small trash can in the kitchen gets flung about 1 foot
Okay,
forward.
it's starting to
and
get
hits the
blurry.
outside
This isn't
of
my
the
stream.
nearby
This is the
oven.
video quality. Oh man.
But the spirit immediately flings the chair on the far right in a different direction.
Hardcore poltergeist. It's almost okay. The activity is so consistent, and it's
A
kind of
small
almost like it's on a
dustpan
loop.
clatters to the ground. It's not long after that a
that
nearby
just me?
bedroom begins to experience power loss.
Okay, now we
As
got
the
some new
family looks
shots.
up, the lights begin to flicker. Suddenly, all of the lights go out, and the young man screams in terror while taking refuge in the nearby bathroom.
I'm gonna have to take your
Everything
word
turns
for
to
it.
black.
I kind of
Then
hear the
suddenly,
audio.
a still image of a
It's not very
mysterious
good.
figure appears with glowingly malicious eyes before the video completely cuts out.
Okay, see now.
Where would you hide, or what would you do if your family was under attack by a malicious poltergeist?
I don't know if it's real now after seeing that shadow.